distant when we need to be, understanding feelings. We don't have all the answers, but we're always present. You're home away from home in medical crisis, and your support brings warmth and comfort to families in need. Please donate today and help us make it home.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, Trump allies Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk are in Washington, D.C. as they prepare to head the new Department of Government Efficiency. Plus, businesses in the UP are collectively receiving $1.6 million in grants in an effort to increase workforce employment training. And the Escanaba Department of Public Safety is welcoming 2 new K-9 officers. We'll show you their swearing-in ceremony. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
We'll have some increasing clouds for tonight for the Marquette area here. Make it some snow showers, though, by the time we get toward daybreak as another weather system comes in. Temperatures are bottoming out in the mid-teens, and looks like they'll start to rise above that 20-degree mark by daybreak. And the rest of you also see probably those late-night snow showers coming in, particularly along the northern shores of Lake Superior. The forecast for the rest of the weekend coming up later in the show. Kevin?
Thank you, Tom. Before heading back to the White House, President-elect Donald Trump announced Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy will lead a Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. It's not a federal department, but more of an advisory role in which the 2 business titans will look to drive up productivity, reduce bureaucracy, slash excess regulations, and cut wasteful spending. This week, DOGE took over Capitol Hill. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp reports.
On Thursday, Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk met with members on the Hill to begin talks about President-elect Donald Trump's new initiative, the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. The ideas and workings of DOGE are not new. Many administrations and Congresses under both parties have looked to change or overhaul bureaucracy and the federal budget. But now that Republicans will have control in both the House and the Senate, they see this as a huge opportunity. So we asked members what areas of government need to be more efficient, their thoughts on DOGE, and why some want a seat at the table in the new DOGE caucus.
Well, I mean, that's the reason why I joined DOGE, quite frankly, is because that's where that conversation is going to happen, so I might as well go there.
I'm a private sector guy, and if a company has a good business model, it changes over time. But the point is, you adjust R&D, manufacturing, so the whole company needs to be considered as the business moves forward. Our whole government needs to be considered as we move forward.
We've been talking for as long as I can remember that it's like, can we make things cheaper? Can we do things more efficiency? Why would we want to waste anything? So if anyone that's part of that conversation, I'm going to be part of that conversation. And now I think that's pretty much a bipartisan issue.
There's a lot of ways we can look to efficiency, but I don't want to spend more money to get there. We'd have to look at programs that could be cut back, repurpose that money. It's the same thing I would do in business. I've done it in business my whole life. If you look at something you're not getting a good return on, but you become used to, how used to you are, and what else could you use that same funding for that would have a better result? So it's always going to be that, right?
At the Capitol, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
$1.6 million is on its way to the Upper Peninsula businesses to help with workforce employment training. It's the first round of Going Pro Talent Fund Awards for 2025. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy has more from the Office of Employment and Training on how the funds will go to help grow the UP's workforce.
We were happy to announce Cycle 1 of the Going Pro Talent Fund.
The Going Pro Talent Fund was launched in 2014 to assist employers in training, developing, and retaining current and newly hired employees. 700 grants have been announced as a part of this 2025 Round 1 funding, totaling over $40 million statewide.
Upper Peninsula Michigan Works really worked with us closely to support 41 successful grants.
With industries ranging from healthcare to construction and hospitality, the dollars will help with everything from on-the-job to classroom training and registered apprenticeships.
The great thing about Going Pro Talent Fund is the funding and the training is really directed by the employer.
The Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity estimates the grants will train over 1,000 employees in the UP and 22,000 statewide.
We are really strategic and intentional about investing these dollars to help employees get back into the workforce.
From 2005 to 2018, Michigan was in the bottom 5 states when it comes to workforce participation. Beckhorn says these grants help to improve those numbers and get more Michiganders into high-demand jobs while earning industry-recognized credentials.
That will help our communities. That will help the businesses grow, expand. It'll bring new investment to Michigan.
From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
If you're an employee interested in participating in new job training or a business looking to apply for the Going Pro Fund Awards, you can contact your local Michigan Works office for more information. The Escanaba Public Safety Department has welcomed some new four-legged recruits to the force. At last night's City Council meeting, the mayor swore in canines Seago and Enzo, who barked in agreement to faithfully serve their community. Enzo and his handler also received a certificate for their exceptional performance in the D&D Dog Dynamics Training Academy.
They went above and beyond, especially for a first-time handler and for a 10-month-old dog. They were at a level that most do not achieve until follow-up training and behavior to come after academy.
Public Safety also presented life-saving awards, first to a citizen who performed CPR on a woman who fell and stopped breathing at Drifter's Restaurant, and the officer who continued CPR in the ambulance until her pulse returned. Then to 4 officers who helped a man having a heart attack at Mays Cruising Classics Fun Run Parade. The UP State Fairgrounds is taking Escanaba back in time with this weekend with Christmas in the Village. The Antique Village is now open to guests who can enjoy cookies and cocoa, take a tractor's ride through the fairgrounds, look for Christmas presents at the shops, sing carols in the chapel, and warm up by the fire. Local organizations like OSF are involved this year with physician assistants offering fun and educational activities for kids in the infirmary.
OSF wanted to have some representation here in our community. We thought it would be fun to come and spend some time and get back to the community. I think it's just good to get back to our roots, spend some time outside, learning a little bit about history.
Christmas in the Village is free to attend, but guests are asked to bring a non-perishable food donation for a local pantry. The event continues tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Your first warning weather forecast coming up after the break. Plus, Mike Ludlam breaks down a great game between the Lions and the Packers that ended with a game-winning field goal. And later, the Upper Goddess returns. Lori's back in the kitchen to show us an easy way to make vinegar. We'll be right back after this.
John's Auto has been voted the #1 dealer to buy premium vehicle for longer than I've been alive. If you're looking for a vehicle, or if you're looking for someone to help with your current car, or if you need to get yours looking like new again, come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
It's Christmas time at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. The tree is up and the stockings are hung by the chimney with care. Come shop our timeless diamond stud earrings, gemstones of every color, and fashion jewelry that will capture her heart. Give the gift of love wrapped up with one of our signature gold boxes with the burgundy bow. Shop Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette.
At Richardson Jewelers.
Get connected to your community and your world. Scan this right now for weather, news, video, community events, instantly at your fingertips. The app from 19 News.
Is your parents' car sounding funny? Do you hear any clunks, rattles, squeaks, or leaks? Tell them to call John's Auto Service Department for fast, friendly, and affordable service. Come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
At Shunk's, there's Black Friday specials in every department, but hurry for best selection. There's Black Friday specials on Smith Brothers sofas and chairs. There's Black Friday specials on Flex Steel sectionals, sofas, and chairs. There's Black Friday specials on Amish dining room, too. There's Black Friday specials on Lazy Boy recliners, too. The lowest prices of the year. And mattresses, there's Black Friday specials on Tempur-Pedic, Stearn & Foster, Sealy, and Serta. In our clearance center, there's big discounts on Ashley Furniture. Shop Shunks today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Tom DeVecchio.
Looks like we'll have some snow developing late tonight and toward daybreak on Saturday. Saturday could be a bit of a mixed bag. It'll be mainly snow in the morning, but as temperatures slide close to freezing, a little mix possible in the afternoon, and perhaps a little freezing mix as well. While we'll have milder conditions for Sunday and into Monday, just making things a little sloppy as some of that snow melt combines with some rain showers. The winds, thankfully, not too strong for tonight. Then as we head toward tomorrow, there's that good southerly flow, and not super strong here. The winds will start to pick up out toward Minnesota and the northern Midwest, and eventually we'll see some of those good winds head our way, but probably not until Sunday. So here comes early morning, a band of some snow showers start in, light, maybe steady at times, and could give a light accumulation. Watch the pink and the orange come in later on Saturday. It moves quickly out, so I'm not too worried about any ice, but just be careful if you're planning to travel during the afternoon hours on Saturday, just in case we get a little bit of a slickness there in the roads. Then on Sunday, not much here, maybe a little rain or wet snow early in the day, but it won't amount to much. Snowfall amounts into the early morning hours on Saturday. You can see very little, less than an inch almost all areas. And then for Saturday itself, there could be an inch or two, perhaps just southeast of Lawns, and also here out toward Newberry, where we could get a few inches of snow before it changes over to kind of a little mix by later on in the day. As for future ice amounts here, most of you, again, I just don't see a lot here. There is that 0.1 there in Munising that might be a bit overdone. But again, use caution. I mean, this isn't ice storm by any means, but a little bit of a mix there. Just use caution on the roadways, particularly over the bridges. Maybe a little slick, perhaps, for your travels on Saturday. So for tonight, mostly cloudy skies. We'll see some light snow developing late tonight or probably just before daybreak in many areas. And those snow showers will continue for tomorrow. But temperatures move up quickly into the mid-30s. That's the other reason why I don't think we'll have too much of an ice problem here. But that cold air could hang a little bit more out toward Newberry and out towards Sault Ste. Marie. Again, probably causing more sleet than freezing rain, but just keep an eye on that. Otherwise, Sunday, milder on the dry side here. Monday, we'll have temperatures moving up into the upper 30s. Good chance for rain, wet snow, sloppy day before the colder air comes in, and a little bit of light snow will develop for the middle of next week.
Thanks again, Tom. And coming up on Insights, we're talking about the Upper Peninsula Children's Museum's upcoming celebrity art auction. We'll hear what to expect and how much it benefits the museum when we come back.
Attention, these are the final days of the Medicare annual enrollment period.
Hi, I'm MedAdvantage Max. 2025 plans are now available. Plans may change every year, and this is the time of year when everyone on Medicare should check their plan and get information about other plans.
Just call 800-766-9110 now.
Plans with additional benefits vary based on where you live. Everyone should call the number on your screen, even if you called last year. A licensed insurance agent will check your zip code to see what plans with additional benefits are available. Here's the good news. It doesn't cost anything to call to see if you're getting the max in your plan. That's right. The call and Medicare plan review are free with no obligation to enroll.
These are the final days of the Medicare annual enrollment period. Time is running out. Don't wait. Call now.
I hope you get the max.
Just call 800-766-9110 now. That's 800-766-9110. Attention, these are the final days of the Medicare annual enrollment period.
Hi, I'm MedAdvantage Max. 2025 plans are now available. Plans may change every year, and this is the time of year when everyone on Medicare should check their plan and get information about other plans.
Just call 800-766-9110 now.
Plans with additional benefits vary based on where you live. Everyone should call the number on your screen, even if you called last year. A licensed insurance agent will check your zip code to see what plans with additional benefits are available. Here's the good news. It doesn't cost anything to call to see if you're getting the max in your plan. That's right. The call and Medicare plan review are free with no obligation to enroll.
These are the final days of the Medicare annual enrollment period. Time is running out. Don't wait. Call now.
I hope you get the max.
Just call 800-766-9110 now. That's 800-766-9110.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Next Thursday, a community favorite and unique fundraiser returns to the Upper Peninsula Children's Museum for the 21st year. It's the Celebrity Art Auction, and this year, WZMQ 19 is a proud sponsor. Joining us tonight is the Executive Director of the Children's Museum, Jessica Hanley. Jessica, thanks so much.
Absolutely, always good to be here.
All right, so this is my first time that I'll be up here for this art auction. What can you tell me? What is it all about?
I mean, the Celebrity Art Auction is a fun, unique way to bring local celebrities, or people who know a lot of people, in other words, together to show us different art. It's not always a made piece of art. Sometimes it is an experience that they can offer you. And they come in and we auction it off at a live auction with people who come. We also offer free snacks, beer and wine and seltzer. For anyone that comes, it's 21 and up event because of the alcohol that's involved. But it's a great time and it's a really fun night.
All right. Can you tell me more details on what kind of art is there? You said it's also experiences as well.
Yeah, I can tell you a few pieces. We have some really good artists. I think one of the top runners for experiences is Drefa Brewing Company. Their head brewer is coming in, and what we're going to be doing is you get a guest brewer spot. You get to work with her to create your own beer, pick the flavors, pick the style. She will brew it for you, and then you get to name it and have it on tap, which I think is a pretty fun experience. But then we also have things like Jeff Corpy from NMU is offering up a 15-person Texas-style barbecue that he will come wherever you want, and he will make you a barbecue dinner for you and your friends.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, right? And then you have the traditional art. Brian Lopak made us a beautiful framed artwork that has the Ordock with Northern Lights. You really never know what you're going to get at an event like this.
Excellent. And just how big of an event is it for the Children's Museum?
It's
21st year, so how big is it?
It's our biggest fundraiser for the year, without a doubt. It varies every year how much we raise based on how much people bid, obviously. But I would say that on average it brings in around $30,000 for the museum, which is a huge chunk of our budget. And all of that money stays right in the museum, going towards programming and different events and keeping those doors open so all the kids have a place to learn in a very safe and inspiring area.
Excellent. And how has it grown over the years? It's, like you said, the biggest fundraiser of the year, but how has it evolved over time?
I've only been here 2 years, so this will only be my third one, technically, that I will have been a part of. But it started, I think, a little smaller. It had to morph around COVID, and there was an online version of it. But it really has become a staple in the community for one of our big events, which is fun.
And tell me about these local celebrities. What can we expect there?
I mean, you have a broad range. We have people like Bridget LaPointe, who is the CEO of the KBIC. She's doing an art piece for us. It goes across the board. We have Sally Davis, who was the previous mayor of Marquette. She's doing a really cool experience where she made handmade aprons, and she's offering a cooking class for 4 at her house with a chef to come in and teach them how to make a meal. You have a broad spectrum of celebrities on there, which is what I like to see. People from all different walks of life in Marquette.
For sure, and we don't want to miss this part. When is it and what time?
Absolutely, we don't. So it's next Thursday, December 12th, and the doors open at 5:30. The auction starts at 7 p.m. Normally goes for about 2 hours, the live auction portion of it, but it's always a really good time to be there.
All right, sounds great. And Jessica, anything else we should know, you think?
No, just make sure to tell your friends and come on over. It is a free event completely. You do not have to pay. You do not have to buy something at the auction. It doesn't cost you anything to be there. You can just come and enjoy the art and the people.
All right, excellent. Jessica, thank you so much for coming in with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, and Mike Ludlum has your look at sports after the break. We'll hear from the head coach of NMU's hockey team as they prepare to take on Ferris State tonight. And later we'll hear from the Upper Goddess as she teaches us how to make your own apple vinegar. But first, here's your Upers United Volunteer Opportunity of the Day. United Way of Marquette County is looking for someone to take over as their social media manager. They're looking for someone who can build and attract followers. Those interested should be at least 16 years old. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, just head to upersunited.com.
On this Friday night, the end of an era. As Taylor Swift wraps up her record-breaking tour this weekend, we look back at the concert that history will likely remember all too well. Those headlines and much more on the CBS Evening News.
Tonight, CBS Fridays are heating up.
It's your new beginning.
And I want to be there.
Release the hostages!
A new SWAT.
Call my team and tell them to buckle up.
A new Fire Country.
I need to fight fire.
And the final season of Blue Bloods.
That crosses a line.
3 epic shows. 1 unbeatable night of heroes.
Enjoy the ride.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
It all begins CBS tonight starting at 8/7 Central and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Optimize your home during Kirkish Furniture's Black November sale. This GE stainless steel refrigerator now $1,399. Bosch stainless steel built-in dishwasher just $584. 12-month no-interest financing and free local delivery. All month long at Kirkish Furniture.
Top investigators and police use the latest forensic science to uncover the truth and solve real cases. The devil is always in the details. Forensic Factor.
Running my business, I'm always worried about managing logistics. The last thing I want to be concerned about is our banking. That's why I use First Bank. They make it all about me.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Why should you consider re-siding your home? Your home is the largest investment you'll make. Protect it with new siding installed by the experts at the Window Store. We offer a range of affordable, high-quality siding options, including premium ABC seamless steel siding with attractive financing options available. And we install all winter long across the entire UP. Schedule your appointment today and enjoy the Window Store experience for yourself. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The NMU hockey team hosts Ferris State in its final series at the Barrie Event Center in the 2024 calendar year. Bulldogs head coach Bob Daniels recently won his 500th game. NMU head coach Dave Shayak says Daniels has worked hard to get that honor.
Number one, he's a great person, really good person. He's been doing it a long time. Players love him. He's done a lot for that university and put them on the map. I mean, years ago, obviously, they went to the Final Four. I remember Chris Kunitz obviously played in the NHL. They had a heck of a hockey team. And, it can be challenging in places like Ferris, just like Northern and other programs. And anybody who's coached that long in one place says a lot about him.
Face-off is at 7:07 p.m. Don't forget the Teddy Bear toss is after the first period. Michigan Tech entertains St. Thomas, also with a 7:07 start. The Huskies Teddy Bear toss is tomorrow night. Lake Superior State welcomes Bemidji State to Taffy Abel Arena, also a 7:07 face-off. How do we talk about the Packers and Lions game in 2 minutes or less? Okay, good luck. We'll pick it up in the third quarter last night after a Jared Goff interception. Josh Jacobs weaves his way into the end zone, and the Packers are in front by the score of 21-17. Third quarter, 4th and goal from the 3. Goff will fire across the middle, and Tim Patrick is there for the catch. Lions back in front, 24-21. Third quarter still, Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft along the seam, and he's going to get hit hard, but he shows flexibility and dexterity by getting up just like that. And then in the fourth quarter, Josh Jacobs would score his third touchdown of the game, and the Packers would take a 28-24 lead. Lions coming back. Goff, Tim Patrick, his second touchdown of the game, not to mention his second touchdown in a couple of years. Lions back in front 31-28. Love will pass down the middle to Dontavian Wicks, and he will spin his way to a 26-yard gain. That resulted in a Brandon McManus field goal that tied the game at 31. Okay, fourth quarter, 4th and 1. He fell, Goff did, but David Montgomery would still get 7 yards and a first down. Then the clock would drain down, stop, and the kick from Jake Bates is up there and good from 35 yards. Lions win 34-31 to improve to 12-1 on the season, an 11-game winning streak, the longest in team history.
Offense, that's the way to step up, man. That's the way to step up. There you go, Skip. Keep throwing up, whatever you're doing up there. That's the way to freaking lay it on the line. Guys, I'm so freaking proud of you, man. That's the way to show up.
Detroit is off until December 15th when they host the Buffalo Bills right here on WZMQ 19. The Packers visit the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Football, also December 15th. So Lions in front for now. Packers are 9-4, and we'll see what happens in a week and a half, Kevin.
Thanks very much, Mike. And the Upper Goddess is back tonight now that her cameraman Dean is back from hunting camp. Today, Lori's sharing how to make vinegar right in your very own kitchen.
Hi. Dean, are you done deer hunting?
Nope.
It's muzzleloader today, hey? Well, we're going to talk about vinegar. I know that makes you real happy.
Yes, it does.
So I had no idea that you could make your own apple cider vinegar out of apples. So here's my jug. You can see I just have a cheesecloth on it with a rubber band. You want to keep it covered, but it is so easy to do. If you want to show the inside of this. Uh-oh, there goes the light. See there's bubbles in there? You can see the bubbles. So this is 2 pounds of apples. And it was kind of bummer, hey, our trees didn't have any apples.
Yeah, that.
So I bought these organic apples. So you cut them in wedges, take the seeds out, and you're gonna put them in a big jar like this and then cover them with water and put a 1/4 cup of sugar. But I used honey, which honey is sugar. And you're gonna take a wooden spoon, or I use this chopstick, and you're just gonna stir them like this every day. Now this has been going since about November 20th. And it's actually starting to smell, hey? Like vinegar.
Yeah.
And when I tasted it, it reminded me of this horrible wine I made when I was younger. So it's not ready yet, but no, this is a raw vinegar I bought, right? It's unfiltered and that. And just a bottle like this will cost about $6 if it's not on sale. So if you can go out and pick your own apples and make it, I'm gonna use my big wine thing I got, my big wine jug, and I'm gonna make a ton of it, but I'm gonna let this go now maybe till the end of December, and we'll see what it tastes like. Right now it doesn't really taste really good, but it's exciting, hey?
Yep.
Keep smiling. Help!
When you fall and can't get help,
Help!
you will lie on the floor for hours or days in constant, terrible anguish. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast. Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-998-6449. That's 1-800-998-6449.
This life that I'm building, I want it with Gabriella.
You're almost through training. Do not let him mess up your goals.
I'm your new boss. Show me your fire in the field. You could be excellent, but I see a lot of things pulling your focus.
So, me and Rom, we're the problem.
I need to choose between being the best firefighter or you.
Fire Country is all new. CBS Tonight, 9/8 Central, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Hi, I'm Med Advantage Max. And if you're anything like me, well, I always want the max. That's why I'm here to tell you that the Medicare annual enrollment period is now open. 2025 plans are now available. Plans may change every year, and this is the time of year when everyone on Medicare should check their plan and get information about other plans.
Just call 800-706-9813 now.
We all want the max, but how do you know if you're getting the max? Plans with additional benefits vary based on where you live. Everyone should call the number on your screen, even if you called last year. A licensed insurance agent will check your zip code to see what plans with additional benefits are available. Here's the good news. It doesn't cost anything to call to see if you're getting the max in your plan. That's right. The call and Medicare plan review are free with no obligation to enroll. I hope you get the max.
Just call 800-706-9813 now. That's 800-706-9813.
Approaching low pressure system is going to set off some light snow late tonight and will continue through Saturday. Make it a touch of a freezing mix for the afternoon. Don't think it'll be too much of a problem. Just watch the roadways if you're traveling Saturday afternoon. Sunday and Monday, trying to get to 40 degrees, milder. And then we'll have some sloppy conditions on Monday with some rain and wet snow. Colder air comes in. No major snow expected for the middle of next week, but temperatures will be dropping back into the 20s. Kevin?
That's all for now. We'll see you later tonight.